Hello everybody and welcome to the dynamic Billiard Treviso Open here for the final between Scotland's Jason Shaw and Albania's Kaci. I'm Mark Gray and I'll be your commentator for this final. These two players seem to be going very deep in every tournament they play in these days, so it's no shock for me to see Eagle Eye, Jason Shaw and Kaci in the final of this Eurotour, the first Eurotour of the season. We started off with 211 entries, which is an amazing turnout. Players from all over Europe and the world. Jason obviously lives in America, chasing Mosconi points, World Cup of pool places. So there's quite a lot, quite big stakes on these tournaments these days. These two players are both Mosconi Cup regulars for the last few years and will be for future years as well. Race to 9 the final. Shot clock in operation. Kaci has won the lag and will break off first rack. Both these players very good breakers normally. You don't expect to see many dry breaks. Right on cue, the one ball in the side pocket, the wing ball in the corner and a bonus ball as we like to say. And he has a shot on the 2 ball here. Kaci likes to get down, have a look at his shot, sort of play a rehearsal shot, get back up, weigh the situation up and then play his shot.
Time. Extension.
Battle of the tattoos this final. Jason and Kaci both like them. Good solid pot there on the 2, drawing the cue ball off 2 cushions to leave an angle on the 3 ball. He's going to swing the cue ball round to get on the 5. This is the key shot of this rack. Both these players have very good fundamentals. Stay very still on the shot. Follow through. Good solid stance. So any of you budding young players out there, if you're looking at a role model, you certainly can't do wrong in looking at these two players. Just going to follow the cue ball through here with a little bit of running side off 2 cushions. Actually under hit it a fraction. The reason I say that is because he's now a little bit playing this blind. You always like to see the pocket. He's not actually looking at the pocket now. As much as I don't expect him to miss it. Nice shot, straight in on the 9. Every pool player's dream start to a final is a break and run first rack. 1-0 Kaci. Jason been in Europe now for 2 or 3 weeks. He played on our local GB 9-ball tour last week. Got to the final, losing to Benji Buckley 11-8 in the final. And he also travelled to the Stella Artois in Belgium, which carried Mosconi ranking points. I think he got to the last 16, last 8 there. So he's pretty match sharp, is Jay. And Kaci actually won the Stella, so beat Dennis Grave in the final, so Kaci's on a rich vein of form himself. So it's pretty difficult to call a winner in this match. So Eagle Eye at the table, see how he's breaking. It's legal. Made one ball and 2 balls across the head string. The requirement is 3 points. Every ball you pot is worth a point, and every ball that goes over the head string, or in the kitchen as we call it, is worth a point. So you must make 3 points. Not as kind a split as a Kaci. That's not ideal. It's going to have to be kicking this 1, possibly 2 row to try and make the 1 in the corner. Very important part of the final, these early stages. You always want to stay in contention. You don't want to let your opponent get 2, 3, 4 racks in front. What a shot maker Jason is. That's another great shot. Looks simple, but kicks it in with ease. Doesn't have any real great shot on the 3 ball here. The reason I say that is because the 4 is down table. So the 3 is very makeable, but its cue ball's not going to be ideal.
Time.
And he's gone all out attack there. Now needs some luck. Wow, and has had it. Quite an aggressive shot that was from Jay there. He didn't have to go for that. The way these young players of today play, they tend to attack the table. Kaci can only see a thin edge of this 3. Got to avoid the double kiss.
Time.
Going to try and swing the cue ball around the table, but the double kiss is very much on.
Extension.
Limited with what he can do here.
Time.
Kicking at it now, and that's no good. So Jason can count himself very lucky there to miss that 3 ball and leave Kaci in a very difficult situation, which has now created this chance. Jason never won a Eurotour. Of course he hasn't played in as many as a lot of us, with living in America now for a good while. Kaci is obviously a seasoned player, won many Eurotours. Nicely on the 5, play for the 6 in the same pocket. Making sure he leaves good shape to get the cue ball back up for the 8, like so. And now every player has different options and choices of playing this. You could play this 1 cushion, or you could play this 2 cushions to get up for the 8. Jason decides to play the 2 cushion railway, which I would do as well. And again he'll be putting the 8 and then the 9 in the same pocket. So he had a nice little bit of ball run there, but he's taken full advantage of it. Tied his final up at 1 rack each. One of the biggest turnouts we've had for a long while here at this Italy Eurotour. 211 entries participating from the start, playing on 21 tables. Obviously out of all the British, Jason Shaw done best. We had some good players here this week. Myself, Darren Appleton, Chris Mellon. Only Jason made it to the final 32. I was the second best placed Brit, 33rd. Shows how tough the standard is this day and age. So Kaci to break here, rack 3. First glance, looks good. Again, 3 balls pocketed. He is playing 6 ball here, ladies and gentlemen, not 9 ball. Great break. Has a shot on the 3. There's Chris Mellon, just made it into the Whirlpool Masters, got the fans vote. So congratulations to Chris.
Time. Extension.
So he has a shot on the 3 here, but as you can see, the 4 has the 9 and the 6 and the 5 in its vicinity. So positional shot is key here. As long as he can see the 4 to pot after this shot, you'd fancy him to run out. But this isn't as easy as it looks. Just about okay. He would, ideal world, he would like that cue ball to run on another 4 to 6 inches, but this is very makeable. Just looking which pocket he prefers to play this in.
Time.
Playing this thin cut, I don't like this shot. Yep, it's never the shot. Should have been playing it in the other pocket, and I think he's left the 4-9 combo. Strange shot selection. I don't know why he's not played it into the pocket that Jason's going to make the 9 now. Cue ball. What's he done there? Wow, a few mistakes. So Kaci thought he'd give the rack away, and now Jason's turn to make a mistake. All about getting on the 6 correct here to have the right angle to go up for the 7. We'll probably play for the 6 in the side pocket. Using 2 rails. Jason will be very disappointed there because that was an elementary combo, and to scratch the cue ball in off, he'd be very disappointed. Just a lack of concentration. He's lost the cue ball a little bit. Definitely some tension in the arms of these 2 players. As well as the prize money, which is 4,500 to the winner and 3,000 runner-up. They're playing for Moscone points. And he sinks the 9 ball to take a 2-1 lead. dry break from Jason. Every player's worst nightmare. As me and Imran were saying earlier in the semi-final commentary box, usually players are racking their own balls up, so as good as the referees are, they sometimes don't get all 9 balls touching or as tight as possible like a player would, and that can sometimes have an effect. But obviously we do hit them wrong as well. He's lost the cue ball there, Kaci. The only way he's going to keep this effort going is if he plays a bank on the 2.
Time.
Got lucky, played the bank. Got the perfect angle here from the 4 to the 5. Key to the rack.
Time.
Just got to be careful he doesn't cover himself on the 6 or the 7. Perfectly played. Just pop the 6 and 2 rounds for the 7 in the same pocket. Just the start Kaci wanted here against Jason Shaw in the final. Taking full advantage of Jason's dry break. There we have it, 3 racks to 1 Kaci. Fifth rack, Kaci to break. Made 3 balls every break so far. Makes 2 balls, but the table is very messy this time. 6 and the 9 ball have paired up, and he doesn't have no shot on the 2 ball. So his options here, either play safe or a push out. It's exactly what Jason was hoping to see, that Kaci has no shot.
Extension.
Played to cross bank with an element of safety, and he's got the cover behind the 7. It's a good shot. Little smirk on Jason's face there. Kaci's just having the little rolls, which when you get 2 evenly matched players could be the difference of winning or losing. Oh, Jason's come out with another great pitch shot. I've lost count how many times I've seen him play a jump shot or kick balls in this week. Obviously he's nicely on the 4, but he needs to get on the 5 in such a way that he can develop the 6 and the 9 that are paired up on the cushion. Yep, he's got an angle. The only trouble is if he tries to split them, if he hits a 6 in such a way, he could scratch. And that's what he's looking at now. And he's just looking to see if he could leave maybe a cross double on the 6.
Time.
Big rack in the match early on. Difference of 3-2 or 4-1. He's played the split and he's played it absolutely close. This is going to hurt Kaci. He's left the table. Jason was hugged. Jason's come to the table. Played a 1 cushion kick, makes the 2. Makes a split on the 5 to develop the 6 and the 9. I'm just going to run the rack here to reduce his deficit to 2 racks to 3. And he's back on serve, because it'll be Jason the break. So just this 9, and then it's 3-2. Very good form set from Jason Shaw. Gets him right back in this final. So 6 rack, Jason Shaw to break. Better break this time. 3 balls down, perfectly on the 3 ball. Part the cue ball in the middle of the table. That's exactly how you want to break.
Time. Extension.
Draw the cue, we'll back off 1 cushion for the 5. We'll be playing the 5 and the 7 in the same pocket. Both these players look so cool, calm and relaxed around the table. Both have that aura of invincibility about them. little mini crisis of 1-3 down. He's now back to 3-3. Perfectly on the 9. Very good break and run there from Jason. Quite a few of the players in the crowd watching this final. So the 7th rack, Kaci to break. Didn't hit that so well that time, but he's made 2 balls and he has a shot on the 2. Also the good news for him is the 3 is down this bottom side of the table as well, so he could probably top this 2 in, or he could even screw the cue ball back into the middle of the table. He has 2 options here to get the 3, just using his timeout extension, sorry. Personal preference, this shot. Wow, what a miss that is. Very unexpected miss that. This gives Jason a great chance of 4-3. Kaci's very disappointed there. Just pop this 3, leave the 4 long. And that's music to Jason's ears when he's seeing him miss balls like that. Leaves the 2 cushion positional shot from 5 to 6. Would like to get as straight as he can on the 6 so he can just stop the white dead to leave the 8 in the opposite corner pocket. That looks just about perfect. And then really it doesn't matter where you're on the 8 because you can play for corner pockets, middle pockets. Taking full advantage of Kaci's miss on the 2 ball. Yeah, he's played for it in the side. This 9 ball for a 4-3 lead. There you have it. Key thing for Jason about that last rack was it was a breaker serve, so he now knows in his own mind if he wins every rack that he breaks, he wins the match. A little bit like tennis, you get that breaker serve, puts you in a very strong position. Oh, the 9 ball. Makes the ball, but no shot on the 1. Don't think he can see enough of it to play the bank. So it looks like safety is going to be the order of the day here. Could get the cue ball in behind the 4, where he's just pointing the tip of his cue there.
Extension.
Could use the 2, the 4, the 9 as blockers here. Splitting the... There we go. As long as he hasn't found the gap. Needs just one ball to stop, and I don't think it has. Looks very makeable. Kaci's still very disappointed in his own mind that he missed that 2-ball last rack. When you're playing someone like Jason, you need to be playing no miss pull. Didn't want to cannon the 7 there. Just having a look to see if the long 2 down the cushion goes. Very tough shot.
No.
Key part of the match here. Played safe, didn't mean the 2 to hit the 9. May have left a shot. Not easy, but
Time.
good pot. A lot more difficult pot that 2 than the 2 that he missed earlier. My cue ball's just kept rolling. Again, 2 cushions for position on the 6. Just come up a little bit short for perfection. Again, it's one of them blind pocket shots, can always be missed. Cued it in with a lot of draw on side. It's keeping shape for the 7-ball. Checking if it's touching the cushion.
Not frozen. 34 seconds left.
Just they are slightly more tougher to pot if they are touching the cushion than just off. Didn't pot it clean, but it's in. All that's each. Gets the break break a serve back immediately. And now he knows if he holds his serve every break, he will get to 9 first. As the 2 just pulled up enough so he can see the 1 ball. It's very tight from here.
Time. Extension.
It's obviously tight. Might have to play it with a little bit of English. Yeah, you can see the way the cue ball was spinning there. He's just spun that in. Had to take his medicine and leave a longer 2 ball. But where he is, that's nice, because if he leaves the cue ball anywhere where the blue 2 is, he's going to have a shot at the 3. So straight away this rack is all about the 5 to the 7 ball, because the 7 will only go in one pocket. Just stun this 3 in, so the cue ball comes over to leave the 4 in the side pocket. Then he's pretty much going to try and leave the cue ball where the pink 4 is, so he can pot the 5 and swing the cue ball around 2, maybe 3 cushions to get on the 7. Doesn't want to be straight, and that looks good. So now on this shot I'd be using at least 2, bottom cushion, side cushion, maybe another side cushion. This is where being tall helps you out. Underhit it slightly, but he knows any cannon on the 8 is only going to nudge it towards the corner pocket, so just focus on the 7 here. Position on the 8 becomes automatic. There you go, the little nudge on the 8 sends it to the pocket. Nice angle to go down for the 9. A break and run just at the right time for Albanian number 1, Kaci. There we go, 9 goes in the half pocket and Kaci takes a 5-4 lead. As expected, a very close final here. First Euro Tour of the year. We play 6 Euro Tours throughout the season. Our second event is in May in Finland. Then we have an event in Bulgaria for the first time. We also have an event in St. Johann, Austria. Gorgeous venue, that one, in the mountains. And then we have one in Antalya, Turkey. And then we still have one to be arranged. That will be our 6 Euro Tours for the season. It's a very important part of the match, this. Jason Shaw, trailing 4-5, needs a good break. Dry.
Illegal drive.
Didn't hit that so well, he nearly scratched in the side pocket. Made a ball, but he didn't make the 3-point rule. Oh, he's nudged the 7, but he's just got there. Jason has a little look to the crowd. The result is what Kaci was playing, but he wasn't. He wanted to hit the 2 slightly thinner, so the cue ball wouldn't have gone close to the 7. Once that cue ball hits the 7, he can count himself lucky that he's got a full ball snooker on that 2. Jason's going to play a 1 cushion kick. Wow. I think he's actually played, he's worked that out. Very lucky there, Jason. He's missed that. That should never drop. A little bit of tension in his arm, I think. No mistake with the 4 though. Heart of the pocket, perfectly on the 5. Just pop the 5, draw the cue ball up the table about a foot, leave an angle on the 6. Effectively a best of 7 for the title. Little smile on Jason's face because he knows the 3. He was lucky that that dropped. He's either took his eye off the pot or just chatting to his roomie and great buddy there, Chris Mellon. Rack, Kaci to break. This looks very nice. 2 balls down, shot on the 2, 3 in the open. Music to his ears. Nearly missed that.
Yes.
No, he thinks he might have had a heavy contact there, which could explain why the two wobbled in. Usually when you hit that near knuckle they don't drop in, so he was a little bit lucky. That's too hard. Look of disgust on his face there. This is a bit of a stretch. He's a tall lad, but this is a bit of a stretch.
Time. Extension hold.
Looks a little bit uncomfortable here. It's a bit of a stretch, this. It's got second best. Jason very good with the jump stick. He may well play the 4-8 combo. Yep, he's looking at it.
Extension.
Big moment in the match. He knows Kaci's just missed a great chance to go 6-5 up. How he'd love to make this one. Wow. Not perfect, but probably got a bank on. He'll be going for it. The 5 sitting waiting if this 4 goes in. There it is. That's Kaci missed a trick there. Play with lots aside to bring the cue ball back into the middle of the table. Nice easy 9 for a 6-5 lead. Takes the lead for the first time in this match. Sorry, second time. So it's the 12th rack here, and it's Jason to break. He would like to get 2 racks clear for the first time in this final. Oh, he's not hitting well. Disaster, really. Just when you're waiting to cement his breaker serve, the breaker run of his own, he's not hit them as well as he normally does. And this is exactly what Kaci wants, to get that mistake erased from his brain as quickly as possible, and if he can win this rack, he will forget about that mistake in the last rack. This is probably the toughest shot of the run out really, 2 to 3, then everything is dink dink dink. Played it with a lot of top and run inside. Not perfect, but it's not bad. With the 5 hanging over the side pocket, he doesn't have to be too precise with the 4. As always, must make sure of the pot. Yeah, just cue that in nicely. Wasn't the cleanest pot, but got the job done. The way this match is going, it just has the feel of a hill all the way. Nicely cued. Wants to be straight really. If he's straight on here, you can draw the cue ball straight back to somewhere where it is now for the 6. Like so. This is how us pool players love the run-outs, when all the balls are at the same end of the table. You don't have to do too much with the cue ball. Let a bit of steam out on that shot. Jason's had the 2 dry breaks in this final so far. Kaci's not broke dry yet. This is looking nice. Seven's blocking the 2, which could cause a little bit of a problem, and the 5 is blocking the 4. Obviously he has the combination options. Just looking at the shape he has on the 1 here, he's going to have to play for the 2-7 combo. Would have liked to have drawn that cue ball back a few more inches.
Time. Extension.
Just getting his extension out, just to add a bit of extra length here, bit of a stretch on here. This certainly can go wrong. Doesn't want both balls going in. Has a shot on the 3, but it's not as played. He was hoping the 2 would stay over the pocket, pop the 2 and go down table for position on the 3. There's 3 pots, and he could cannon into the 4, or he could play for a 4-5 combo, depending how he feels.
Time.
Or he might play safe, or a bank. Leaving Jason a jump shot, although the 9 could be in the way. Clever shot Kaci played there, because if he made the bank on the 3, he had a long 4 straight in. And he knew full well that he was getting cover if he didn't make the 3.
Time.
This isn't an easy situation for Jason here. Needs luck, and has had it. Don't know whether Kaci can snooker him again here. Kaci's got no extension left this rack, so he's playing the 1 cushion kicked, stop the white where the 3 is. Good shot. Jason will be jumping. I don't know, I've seen him miss a jump shot all week.
Time.
Perfect. He certainly loves a jump cue, does Jason Shaw. What a great shot that was. Deserved a little bit of the run of the ball to finish on the 4 ball. Certainly didn't mean the cue ball to go so close to the side pocket, but it stayed on the table. Sinks the 9, Jason Shaw holds a 7-6 lead. It's his break. cue ball, but it's finished pretty good. Looking to go 2 in front with 3 to play. Be a good time to get a 2-frame buffer, 2-rack buffer for the first time in the match.
Extension.
Good shot. To pop the 2 in the middle was the easier shot, but he would have been cannon into the 309, so that's why he took it in the corner and screwed the cue ball around 3 cushions for the 3 in the same pocket. The only slight concern is where the 6 is. He will have the 6-8 combo if he chooses.
Time.
Just screwed that back a fraction more than he wanted. He's obviously going to be playing the 6-8 combo once he's potted this 5. Oh my word. He's got too much side on the cue ball there, Jason. He's scratched in the side pocket. Amazing what can happen in this game. Kaci won't believe his luck here. Not the cleanest of pots, but that won't bother Kaci. It's 7-7. Best of 3 for the title. Jason just can't seem to get that 2 racks clear when he needs to. If he'd have gone 8-6 up, I'm sure we would have gone on to win the match. Now it's 7-7 with Kaci breaking. Taking his time as always. Big break. Who's going to get on the hill first? Kaci hoping it's in with a B&R. Break and run. 6 pots. This is a brilliant chance.
Time.
Looks like the 6 passes the 8. Straightforward one. Play that with a lot of side to bring the cue ball back into the middle of the table for the 3 ball. Could play this a couple of ways. Swing it around the angles for the 4 in the corner. Very good shot. Probably going to screw this back for the 5 in the side, like so. Wants to be off straight though. Ideally, you'd like to get straight on the 6, but I'm not sure he can. Just forced an angle. That's alright because he can pop the 7 in the side or the corner.
Time.
Played that well. So a break and run just at the right time for Kaci. Puts him into the lead at 8-7. And is this final going to go all the way to a deciding rack shootout? Kaci's hoping not. Sixteenth rack, Jason sure to break. It needs to be a good one. Dry.
Illegal break.
Cursed.
One ball across the line, one ball down.
Yeah, only the 2 ball went over the hedge string, the 4 didn't.
Extension. Time. Please wait, stop. Please stop, stop it. I need to check something.
Kaci's put Jason back in. Quite interesting choice, this. Some of the Jason's potting of prowess. I'm surprised Kaci's put him in here. Yes, it's not an easy pot, but it's worked. Not left anything.
Yes.
Just going to play the safety. Big wall of balls there as cover. Takes the initiative. Potentially the last rack of the match.
Time. Extension.
No jump shot options here, so it's going to be a 1-2 cushion kick escape. Could be looking at a 1-6 carom here.
Time.
Shot. This rack is all about, can he get on the 2-ball? Has no extension available, so he's going to have to be quick about his work here.
Time.
Playing for the 2 in the middle. Played it pretty well.
Time.
He's played the snooker. Very surprised he didn't try and get out of there. He may not have a better chance.
Time.
got safe.
Time.
He left the pot on. Good stroke on the 2, but the 3's not straightforward here. Tough 4 ball. He's going to probably play it dead weight. How's that for a shot? We have a hill, ladies and gentlemen, and our first Euro Tour of the year. Very good outwork as well. Kaci to break. I do feel he had a chance to go for the match there on the 2 ball, but so the final rack of this year's Italian Euro Tour, and how Kaci would live it to finish with a break and run. Jason's just praying either for a dry break or the cue ball to get kicked in off. Lost the cue ball. It's nearly dry. If it weren't for that, he's not perfect. Got a shot on the 2, but the 3's at the other end of the table. Doesn't have the correct angle, and he's hampered bridging.
Time.
Extension.
Extension.
Very tough shot Kaci's attempting here. He's unlucky. Very good pot. Certainly can't see the 3 to pot. Snookered.
Time.
And this is a chance for Jason to take the title. This is the hardest shot left of the rack. And congratulations to Jason Shaw on winning his first Euro Tour, winning 9 racks to 8 v Kaci. So congratulations to Jason Shaw. I'm Mark Ray. I'll see you for the next Euro Tour event in Finland in May. Thank you very much. Goodbye.